Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello to all AFM students. I hope all of you are doing good. Students, a very warm welcome to this live session. We are going to start our September 25 live exam support sessions. Today is our first live session. So, what is the exact agenda? The exclusive agenda for today's session is about exam preparation strategy. Exam preparation strategy. And every student at this point wanted to know about these 5 important points. Or I must say that before starting your preparation, you must have to aware about these components one by one. So these components or these elements or these discussion points, actually, it's all about exam preparation strategy. So one by one. First of all, you must have to aware that what is the schedule of your exam. What's the schedule of your exam? The exam date, number one, today is 14th of June. Your exam schedule that will be held on 5th of September, Friday, 5th of September. So from now, you have 10 weeks. You can count, that the remaining time period from now, or the total time period you have, that's 10 weeks. Out of 10 weeks, you can split your schedule in this manner. That's 8 weeks for preparation, practice and preparation, 2 weeks for revision and mocks. 2 weeks for revision and mocks. So first of all, develop your mindset that 8 plus 2. From now, you have 8 weeks for the preparation and practicing the questions, and 2 weeks it's about revision mocks. Number 2, you have enrolled with my course. So important point is that what is the course structure? Students, the very important thing is that every student must have to know the very important point about the course structure. Actually, my course structure is based on 3 pillars, and these pillars are required. It's very much important for the success of your exam. The pillar number 1 is about concept building. Pillar number 2 is about exam techniques. Pillar number 3 is about evaluations. These 3 core variables are required. These 3 core variables are required if you really wanted to get success of the exam. Number 1, 100% knowledge. Number 2, exam technique. If any of the students are competent to get the knowledge of the entire syllabus, but the student don't have a knowledge about the exam techniques, student don't know how to handle the paper, how to manage the time, how to manage the marks, how much to write with respect to the relevant marks, how to utilize the time in terms of planning and execution. Believe me, if you don't have the command for the exam techniques, you will not be able to pass your exam. So both variables are important, knowledge plus exam techniques, both variables. And obviously, If any of the student are least concerned about the progress evaluation, that is about the mock activities. So how it's possible to aware about the exam? You need to involve with the mock activity before the exam. That's very key point. A lot of students are least concerned about the mocks, but I must say that you have to participate the mock because you wanted to simulate the condition of the examination. Do you know that based on the past analysis, ACCA has published a data based on survey that 12% chances will be higher if you attempt the mock. So actually I have developed my course structure in a manner what ingredients required to get success, what variable required for success. So based on that, 3 pillars are important: knowledge, exam techniques, progress evaluation. Now the point is that there are 2 categories of students: the students who have registered with my English course with the platform HusseinQazi.com. So that the students who have registered with my HusseinQazi.com platform with follow the roadmap. Whatever I've shared you the roadmap, you have to follow the roadmap. The student who have registered with my Urdu lectures, Urdu language lectures through e-Academy portal, you have to follow the portal lectures. Sir, do you assign the targets? Yes. At the end of the session, I will assign targets. And this is, by the way, this is the first session, and I will conduct weekly live session. And the agenda of the sessions are queries, your queries, you can ask any of the query. Number 2, assigning the targets and evaluation of your targets. And number 3, some little bit practice, especially with respect to the theoretical content. So number 1, the concept building. Once again, students who have registered with my HusseinQazi.com portal with English lectures have to follow the recordings or have to follow the lectures based on roadmap. So automatically, if you follow the roadmap, you will be able to become able to get knowledge about the concepts. Your concepts will become built accordingly. And the students who have registered with my eAcademy portal lectures, watch the lectures, follow the instructions, automatically the concept will build. Number 2, exam technique. Students, very important point, concept building is the first pillar, but simultaneously, you need to know about the exam techniques. Whatever the lectures you are watching through the portals or through the roadmap, that's all about concept building. Although that lecture includes practice questions, but that is all about concept building. Simultaneously, for exam technique, there's a course that there's a course that's AFM QPC, AFM question practice course, AFM question practice course. With the question practice course, you will get to know how to manage the paper, including time management and the marks management. But this is not the right time about this course. First of all, you need to involve some part of the course. Some part of the course. That is important. Inshallah, after 2 live sessions, I will give you the access of this AFM QPC course about the exam technique. QPC course. How you will get access, we will discuss later. Plus, number 3, mock. Number 3, over the period of time, I will assign you topical assignments. It's about 8 to 10 topical assignments over the time period. I will share on the WhatsApp group. You have to attempt that assignments. You will get the answer of these assignments. Don't worry, you can compare your answers. But today, at the first live session, I have announced, I have made the schedule for your mocks. Within the span of this 8 to 10 weeks, I will conduct 3 mock exams. You have to lock your calendars. Mock number 1, I will conduct immediate after the result of June 25, and June 25 result ACCA will announce by 14th of July. So first mock, that's called mid mock, that will be held by 26th of July. It's not the full flash mock. It's about 75 marks question, 75 marks mock. But mock 2 and mock 3, it's about full flash mock. Mock 2, it's actually based on mock 2, it's actually prepared by the HusseinGhazi.com team, and that will be held on 9th of August. Mock 3, that is about ACCA September 25 mock, that will publish by ACCA at mid of August. That mock activity we will conduct by 23rd of August. For mock 2 and mock 3, sorry, for mock 1, 2, 3, all these 3 mock, you will attempt the mock, submit through the email. Me and my team will revert to you with individual feedbacks. That's important. So if you really wanted to get success of upcoming AFM exam, you have to follow these 3 instructions. Step number 1, that is about concept building. Step number 2, exam technique. Step number 3 is about assignment and the mock activity. Students who are taking the live session, can you please reply me? Is this clear to you? Thank you very much. Now move on. Students, at this point, I wanted to discuss a very important point with you. This is a reality that AFM exam, whenever you will face the AFM exam, examiner will surely examine 55 or 60% theory, 45 to 50% calculation. Average 50% theory, 50% calculation. Make sure the journey, whatever the journey of the AFM, during the journey of AFM, you have to invest your time for preparation, for revision, for practice. You have to invest your time with this same proportion. 50% time you need to invest for preparation, practice, revision for theory, 50% for calculation. The the core reason of the failure is that student unnecessarily invest too much time on calculation. For example, any of the student invests 80% time on the with calculation, 20% for theory, and go for exam, and that student face 50% theory, 50% calculation. What will happen? Obviously, the student become bounce back. At that particular time, student will not be able to pass the exam. I know that there's a concern point about the theory. The concern matter about the theory. So what the strategy to cover the theory? The strategy is that, for example, the syllabus with reference to the orientation session, you have already covered that. What inside the syllabus? For example, syllabus content number 1 is advanced investment appraisal. Advanced investment appraisal. With advanced investment appraisal, if you cover the advanced investment appraisal from my lecture, now what you should do for theory, once you cover the lecture, after that you have to read the notes. You people have to read the relevant Kaplan chapters. There are 6 relevant Kaplan chapters. You have to read. 6 relevant Kaplan chapters you have to read. Sir, which lectures we have to read for Kaplan? These chapters. These six chapters. Chapter number 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. Chapter number 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. These 6 chapters you need to read. By next 6 weeks, I strongly suggest you have to invest your time to read these chapters. And believe me, you don't need to read this chapter and learn some content. No, you don't need to learn. You need to read just like to getting the knowledge. For example, whenever you read the newspaper, so what's the strategy? If you are reading the newspaper, you have, what do you want? You want to get knowledge, or you wanted to mug up the thing or learn something? No, never, sir. We never want to learn the newspaper. It's about the knowledge. Same case for these 6 chapters. Although most of the aspects of these chapters covered with my notes, but I strongly suggest you have to read these chapters from the book as well. Sir, if we cover these content from the study hub, yes, you can do that. It's your choice. But I suggest these 6 chapters. Sir, do we need to cover other content of the Kaplan text? No. I just emphasize these 6 chapters. So notes reading, Kaplan 6 chapters, and whatever the drafting practice rules or structure as refer with AFM question practice course. And during the live session, I will also guide you what is the right strategy to draft your answer. But do remember one core point. If I share you any material about the drafting technique, you will not be able to pass. Just read that technique. If I am discussing some techniques about the uh, drafting during my lecture, so just watching the video, you will not able to pass your exam. Watching the video, reading the content, not it's not about to the about it's not enough to get success. You whatever the instructions you have observed from the notes from the lecture, you have to apply. You have to practice. As much as you practice, as much as you do practice, do mistake. Now become able, after that you become able to get success of the exam. So your practice is core point. So learn from reading, learn from watching video, and then apply by yourself. Then you will get the success. So number one, agenda point schedule. Yes, you are now you become aware about schedule. How the course become execute? You you people now become aware about course execution. Now about kickstart AFM course. If you people have already started my course, that's good. If you have not started my course, so these two videos are very much relevant. Number one, the orientation session, what inside the course. Number two, AFM smart study techniques. I strongly suggest you have to watch both of these videos. If you have already covered, ignore that point. Now, next agenda point. It's very important. Sir, how to invest our time. That's 8 to 10 weeks. What is the right way to invest our time? So out of 10 weeks, last 2 weeks is about revision, mock. But the first 8 weeks are core weeks. So how can we invest our time? You can allocate your hours in this manner. You can allocate your hours in this manner. For concept building, you required 80 hours. You required 80 hours. Concept building. 80 to 90 hours with my regular course. For question practice course, you required 40 hours. So for watching my video, you need to invest 120, 130 hours. For notes reading the notes, and Kaplan book as well. Kaplan's 6 chapters. You need to invest 20 hours. Self-practice and assignments. Self-practice and assignments, you require 60 hours. 3 mock exams, 10 hours. Total hours you need to invest, 210 for these 8 weeks. The total weeks you have 8. 8 weeks. So if you 280 divided by 8, that 280 divided by 8, that means 26 hours per week. So assuming you are not a full-time student, assuming, and you allocate your time weekends and weekdays. So weekends, for example, 8 hours, Saturday, Sunday, 8 hours per day multiplied by 2 days. That's 16 hours. And out of 7 weeks, assuming you are investing your 6 days, 1 day off, 1 day for relax. So other than 2 days, you have remaining 4 days. So 20 for 26 hours, 16 hours you can invest for Saturday, Sunday. So remaining 10 hours divided by 4, that's 3 hours, 3 hours per day, 2.5 hours or 3 hours. So 2 to 3 hours per day plus 8 hours weekends. Then you can easily manage your time accordingly. So your strategy is like this. If you are a full-time student, 2 to 3 hours daily and 8 hours per day for weekends, then you will get success. If you are full-time student or you have a job but part-time, so you can adjust your hours accordingly. You can adjust your hours accordingly. I have shared the total hours required to get success. That's a point. Last point. AFM live sessions. Listen carefully. Weekly live session. Till end of July. Every Friday, 9:30 p.m. I've started the first live session I'm conducting on Saturday, but from the next time, I will conduct the live session every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Every Friday, 9:30 p.m. At the after the end of July, I will conduct some practice sessions. That is about past exam live session. The schedule to be decided and will announce on the WhatsApp group. I will conduct 2 or 3 continuous live session for one past exam paper, complete past exam paper. And I strongly suggest to students, for example, I will conduct a live session for March, June 2025 exams. For example, March, June 2025 exams. I will assign a date that before that date you have to attempt the question paper by yourself. Then I will conduct a live session with, I will attempt the question with the CB format. I will share the draft answer with you, and draft answer that is very much supportive for you. With this session, I share with this session actually I draft the answer to the student not exactly with according to the model answer, but according to the student mindset, because students are very much concerned how much I should write during the exam to get success, because the Kaplan kit or the BBB kit or the ACCA past paper, that is all about a model answer. What should do? Tutor, please do let us know what the answer we should write to get success. So the purpose of this past exam live session is about that. Do support to the student what is the right method to draft the theory answer or the calculation aspects to get success. Further, I will conduct debrief live session about September 25 mock exam, and that will also be held on August 25. So that will also be decided later. But sir, can you please share us what's the agenda of your regular Friday live sessions? Number one, I will regularly assign you the targets. By the way, the first target I'm going to announce right now. Today is 14 June, and by 20th June, you have to complete my lectures. My lectures. The English lectures, you have to follow the roadmap, and for Urdu lectures, you have to follow the e-Academy portal and complete these three topics. Number one, revision of NPV and WAC. Number two, APV. Number three, foreign NPV. These three things you have to, with advanced investment appraisal, these three subtopics you have to complete. Main topic is advanced investment appraisal. Subtopics are number one, revision of NPV WAC. Number two, APV. Number three, foreign NPV. So number one, assign the targets. Number two, if you have any query, you can ask here about the lectures. Number three, some practice question. Most of the time, I will conduct practice question for theoretical aspects. Much more live session discussion about the theory here. So this is about the agenda related to the Friday live session as well. And if I refer to the today's live session agenda points, that's all covered. That's all covered. You have now become known that what's the schedule of the exam. You have become known that course execution, how the course will execute. If you have started the course, that's good. If you have not started the course till now, then you have to watch these two videos about the kickstart of AFM course. Now you have become aware that how to invest your time, and also that what includes live sessions, and after July, more numbers of live sessions will conduct, but that's about the practice sessions, about the mock debriefing on the past paper practice session. So that is all about today's live session. Student, as I said earlier, that if you have any question, you can ask me. Please ask me your question. If you have any query, you can ask me. I hope that each and everything is clear now about the course and all the things. Now, the ball is in your court. You have to start your studies accordingly and move on. You must be very much motivated that you have to complete the content, and you have to prepare your exam in a manner that you get the success with it by the next or upcoming September 25 exam session. Is this clear, students? Can you please reply me? Please reply me. Yes, who are taking the live session. That's great. Okay, students, thank you very much for your time. Now, the targets I have assigned to you, you have to complete the things accordingly. We will meet by coming Friday, inshallah, 9:30 p.m. With that session, you will discuss your queries We will practice some theoretical aspects, and I will assign more targets with you by the next week. Thank you very much. Take care a lot. Bye bye.